We have my boy Kid Galahad on the show. What's going on? You alright?
Good, thank you. How are you, bro?
Oh, good, bro. Can't be better, man. So,
Good.
how you doing? How's everything?
Good, bro. Training hard, feeling good. You know, getting ready for September, October.
Okay.
Date, just finalising on the last few things here.
So, who are you fighting on September, October?
I've got a fight for the IBF mandatory. I've got a fight called Toko Clary Khan.
Okay.
He's from Staten Island, the same place where Billy Joel opponent's from. You know, Dimitri Andrade. He's a former Olympian. He's been one of the very, very solid amateur. He had something like 115 amateur fights, lost 11. Obviously come through that, and now he's professional. He was with Top Rank.
Okay.
He's Top Rank dropped him because he got beaten a fight that he should have won.
Okay.
And now he's with Real Deal Boxing, and you know, he's my mandatory to fight for the IBF fight eliminator for Josh Warrington.
Okay. That sounds. Josh Warrington itself. That fight. Do you feel like you can take him? Do you feel like you have what it takes to be a champion?
Yeah, you know, Josh Warrington beat me as an amateur twice.
Okay.
My fourth and fifth fight when I was a junior, but we never boxed after that. You know, and I think I had been when he beat me twice. I think I was actually boxing for 6 months. You know, so I'm looking to get my revenge.
No, of course.
And do a number on him. You know, I believe as a whole fire I've excelled, and I believe I will do a job on him and get him out of there.
So 6 months. And how long have you been fighting for now?
Now it's been nearly 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
You think you got better in that time?
Exactly. You know, I've come on leaps and bounds. I've been trained by the best, and you know, I'm looking to get my revenge and do a number on him. You know, his manager Steve Wood once said I boxed one of his fighters called Jazza Dickens. I remember him saying, I've already got a fighter who's beat Kid Galahad in obviously Josh Warrington in the amateur, and said he couldn't crack an egg, and Jazza Dickens is actually better than our friend Josh. His manager, oh look who's here, our friend.
Look at the building, turn around.
Yo.
The main man is in the building.
Yo.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe Saunders.
How we going?
Oh, good, bro. Welcome to Unanimous Boxing, bro.
Good man, good man. This man looks like he had a split.
When it.
Have you had a split today?
Nah, bro. That was smoke. Nice watch there. I've seen what happened about on Instagram with the other guy.
Just a penis, isn't it? Just a penis. That's all he is. I don't give rats no time of day. He's a grass, so I don't want to talk about grasses.
So, moving on. With that fight, you've had Ingle Gym. You've been training Ingle Gym the majority of your life, right?
Yeah, I've only boxed in the Ingle Gym. I've never boxed somewhere else.
And
you know.
Ingle Gym is known to bring out fighters like, let's talk about like Naz.
From scratch, you know.
Yeah.
That's what you're on about. It was from scratch. Believe me, when the fight does happen with me and Josh Warrington, I'm gonna beat him bad. You know, I'm not going there to, you know, just scrape through the fight. I'm going there to really beat him every round. I'm gonna rip that title away from him.
Hence the name, Unanimous Boxing. You know what you want, a unanimous victory, right?
100%. And you know, his manager Steve Wood will try everything in his power to avoid me, and his promoter, you know, will try everything in his power as well to avoid me, and try to, you know, throw stuff in the spanner, you know, in the works there.
But clearly there's no curveballs, so once you beat this fight next,
yeah,
then you're the man to fight, right?
I don't know, Frank. You know, Frank Warren is a very, very crafty man. You know, he's been in this game a very long time, and he knows all the tricks in the book. You know, so until we get in the ring, the fight's not ever on.
Okay.
You know, you don't know. Frank might tell him, yeah, listen, you best not vacating this title because this kid's gonna beat you. It's a hard fight. Vacate and I'll get you a fight with you know, the other fella, the fat fella from Ireland.
Okay, moving on with this now. Since when you started boxing, who did you grow up watching?
You know, there was a lot of people in my gym. You know, Kel, when I was in the gym, was there. We had Junior Witter, Johnny Nelson. You know, obviously Nasser Mohammed. You know, is one of the idols. There was a lot of fighters. You know, Harold Bomber Graham.
Who took your eye?
All of them in a different way, you know. I never thought, "Oof, I want to be just like him," you know. I would have took a little thing off something off him and a little thing off him, you know, and made my own style, because from the beginning I knew that you can't just copy someone, because in my gym there was a lot of kids who emulated Naz. All they wanted to do was be like Naz.
Yes.
But the thing is, you know, Naz could get away with a lot of things. He knew his body inside out, and I realised straight away, well, you can't just, you know, copy someone's style and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like him. You know, you've got to have your own style. You've got to, you know, you might take one or two little things off them, but you can't take everything.
Who do you think your style revolves around? Who does it revolve around?
You know, mine's. I've got a bit of everything, and I've got a bit of the Ingle, a bit of American. It's a bit of everybody, you know. I've got a bit of Harold Bomber Graham, a bit of Nassim Hamed, a bit of Junior Witter, a bit of Kel, a bit of, you know, Billy Joe, a bit of everyone, you know.
Okay.
I try to pick one or two things. I never look at a guy and think, oh yeah, I want to be just like him.
Speaking in terms of boxing, when you're on your rise, on your come up,
yeah,
we heard a little bit of whispers in terms of, well, not whispers, it's more like we've heard Tyson Fury helped you out a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, of course.
To try to fight boxing, am I right in saying?
Yeah, he did, you know. Me and Tyson are very good friends, you know. They treat me like I'm from their own community, from the mobile community.
Yeah.
So, you know, me and him boxed on a lot of the same shows when we first started out in Type Internal Fight.
Sure, you guys had a little sparring match as well?
Yeah, we did. We sparred in Canada, you know. I don't want to spar with him now because he's a different man. I had to make sure I get him when he was, you know, overweight.
Who won that fight?
I won it that day. But
Okay.
sparring is when you're the champion, you can pick when you want. So when I feel like it, I might give him a chance. But at this minute in time, I'm giving no chance.
Speaking about Fury, we were hearing a little bit of stuff that Tyson Fury and Wilder are about to fight. What was your take on it? What were you thinking?
The thing is, looking at his last performance, I even said to myself I was a bit upset. When he started crawling, he probably started boxing. So it's like, you know, have you ever got up in the middle of the night and gone to the toilet and the next morning you can't remember?
Yeah, 100%.
That's what boxing's like to him.
Okay.
You know, when you've done it for so long, it just becomes part of your DNA.
The Fury that we remember that beat Klitschko.
Yeah.
If he fights Wilder, that Fury that we remember will beat Wilder for me personally.
Yeah, 100%. Let me tell you something. That Fury that beat Klitschko that night, I believe, would have beat any other heavyweight ever in history.
In history.
In history.
You're going that far.
In that day, it would have took a very, very good man to beat.
I'm not touching. We had a little bit more rumours about. Did you ever Scott Quigg one time?
Yeah, you know, it was a very long time ago. You know, it might be 18, 19. He was with a guy called Pat Barrett, which is a good friend of my family.
Okay.
I've known Pat Barrett since when I used to live in Liverpool, from the age of maybe 5 or 6. You know, he wanted someone to come to spar with him. I went up with, you know, Richard Towers. Tyson Fury was sparring with Richard Towers. They were both there, and you know, afterwards, Tyson Fury came up to me and said, "I've never seen anyone do that to him. He goes, you're going to be a world champion." And he see me absolutely batter our friend Squiggly.
And we both know how far Scott Quigg got.
Yeah, he did, but you know.
And from what I hear as well, is he ducking you? Have you tried to fight him? I don't know what's been happening.
The thing is, you know, when I win that IBF, I will give him the chance to fight me. But you know, at the minute, in this minute of time, who's really gonna want to fight him? You know, he's been beat. He got battered in his last fight.
As well as that, I've been seeing a lot of to and fro about you and Carl Frampton on Twitter. Can you elaborate on that?
I remember our friend Carlos he's got a lot of banter. He's a sharpshooter, you know. He's not like our friend Mr. Squiggly, who's, you know, not all there. And you know, he's a very, very sharp shooter.
Carl Frampton, obviously, as you know, is no joke of a fighter.
Yeah, he was no joke of a fighter.
He was?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
You know, that was in the past. I believe, you know, if you ask me one word to describe Carlos, I'd say CRONER. If you ask me one word to describe our friend Warrington, I'd say diesel, because he reminds me of a diesel car. You know, he's not much power in it, but he's just one gear, but he goes all the way. You know what I mean? And if you put them both in the same, I'd personally believe I would beat both of them on the same night. But you know, Mr. Warren, he's gonna try everything in his power to keep them away from me, especially when I beat his main man.
Okay. Thanks a lot for that, Barry.